Hello, we are doing our transformations. We're asked to reflect a figure over a line at the third level, rotate figure about an origin, and rotate a figure around any point. And these two are guided exercises. Let's go ahead and get started with the reflect a figure over a line. So this is the line y equals x plus 1. Plot all of the points of the reflected figure. You may click a plotted point to delete it. All right. So the way this goes, since we can't just count how many it is to it in this case, the trick is we look at the slope of the line. The slope of the line here is 1 over 1, rise over run. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So the slope of this blue line, or the line of reflection, is 1 over 1. And we want to use the idea of a perpendicular line will set a point on the other side directly apart from it. Perpendicular. Perpendicular means for the slope is a flipped fraction. So 1 over 1, we flip it, changes to 1 over 1 still. And then we change the sign also. So this now becomes negative 1 over 1. So we would count how far it is to the line of reflection doing slope triangles of negative 1 over 1. And we do the same thing on the other side. So I'll start from this top point right here. Negative 1, you can put the negative sign anywhere. I'm going to start left 1, up 1. Left 1, let's count with our fingers. Left 1, up 1, that's 1. Left 1, up 1, that's 2. Left 1, so that's a half of 1. We'll do it on the other side. Left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, half. And there it is. I'm going to click on that point. That's not the one I wanted. All right. We'll do the same thing on each one using reverse slope and count how many it is to, and when I say reverse slope, I mean perpendicular slope. How many perpendicular slope triangles does it take to get to the line of reflection? And then we do that to the other side. So let's count. Left 1, up 1, 1. Left 1, up 1, 2. Left 1, up 1, 3. And do that on the same side. 1, 2, 3. There's that one. And then the last one here, left 1, up 1, left, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, just looking, I can tell my triangle looks a little bit off here. I'm going to go back to this point right here and let's check again. So left 1, up 1, 1. Left 1, up 1, 2. And then a half. Okay? So let's start by going up this time for the other half. Left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1. That's what I got. That's what I got. So let's try to redo this one more time because that half kind of threw us off a bit. Left 1, up 1 is 1. Left 1, up 1 is 2. And then we got a half. So I finish off the half. Left 1, up 1 is 1. Left 1, up 1 is 2. That's where I get it. And notice it should have that balance. So the key is using the perpendicular slope to count how far it is to the line of reflection. And then if you do have any of those halves, that we kind of take that into account. Let's take a look at our next one. Follow the guided instruction below. Rotate the figure 180 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. Draw a circle centered at the origin of rotation such that one of the vertices of the figure is on the circle. So we'll take this yellow and we'll stretch the circle out till it hits one of the vertices. There it is. It hits it right there. Click and drag to draw a line through the yellow circle and the vertex on the circle. So we go yellow line, click it to make that vertex. And now draw a line through the yellow center that is perpendicular to that one that we just drew. So we just practiced perpendicular. It is flipping the slope and changing the sign. So we have to see what the slope is here. I'm going to go up 2 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 2 over 5. And if I flip it and I change the sign, 2 over 5 becomes negative 5 over 2. So I'll start with the negative 5 first, negative 5 over 2. So I can go down, that would be okay. Let's try it that way. Negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, positive 2, 1, 2. So that's where I got my other one. So they want us to go through that point right there. Check. Rotate the figure 180 degrees counterclockwise using the red dot. 180 degrees to the other side. And this right here, and you can do it one at a time. That's why they say follow the animation. So this one lands right here. So negative 5, negative 2 turns into 5, 2. 5, 2. The next one, negative 5, negative 2. Oh, that was the one I just did. Careful, they want us to do each one respectively. Negative 7, negative 4 turns into this one right here. Positive 7, positive 4. Positive 7, positive 4. Negative 5, negative 2. We just did that one. It landed right there at 5, 2. And negative 8 and negative 3. That's this point right here. We can follow it if we need to. It turns into 8, 3. 8, 3. Notice when you rotate 180 degrees about the origin, we have a sign change for both the X and the Y. And this was one of the formulas that I said you need to make sure you memorize or write it down. I think this is pretty good. The next assignment is very similar to this one. You're doing the same structures. So remember, the key is to find that slope of the line, and then you use the perpendicular slope to help you draw the next line. And remember, perpendicular is what to the slope? Perpendicular slope is flipping it, flip the fraction, and change the sign.